Okay, I came across an article. It's an old article, but the facts still remain. Um, the article is titled, "Do Your Cosmetics Contain These Toxic Ingredients?" Think about that. Just think about that question. Do your cosmetics contain these toxic ingredients? That's a question that a lot of people don't ask themselves. They don't, because they've been using these products for so long, for years on end. Their parents probably had them using these products, and they probably feel like, well, I've been using these products for X amount of time, and it's nothing wrong with them. But no, what people fail to realize is that using these products, these skincare products, cosmetic products, for years on end can slowly make you sick and will slowly catch up with you. And we have to look at why so many people get cancer. Even the healthiest people can get cancer because they're putting stuff into their bodies that are chemicals. Okay, the same some of these ingredients that I'm about to read off to you are in vaccines. Vaccines, the needle that they want to inject in, the poison serum they want to inject into our children, into people, and claim that it's going to make us all healthy and protect us from viruses and this, that, and the third. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, a lot of these um a lot of these ingredients, honestly, I don't know how to pronounce them because they are so long. And that's what people feel around. No, people think, okay, when they look at ingredients, they feel like if the word is really long, it's a good word. No, it's the opposite. When you have long drawn out words and you can't pronounce them, then something's not right. You need to be like your senses need to go off, and you need to write these ingredients down, and then you need to research them once you get home. What you need to do, you need to make sure you're reading ingredients, period, when you're in the store. But if you don't know what the ingredients mean, take a note of it, screenshot it, write it down, and when you get home, you research it, and you'll be surprised at what the hell they're putting in these products. Okay? So, do your cosmetics contain these toxic ingredients? The following list is not exhaustive. However, it will give you a good insight into what many cosmetic companies offer. And what they're offering is poison for the people. That's what they're offering. All right. AB abitic acid, used to create a pleasant texture in cosmetics and soaps, has been shown to cause paralysis in laboratory animals. Paralysis in laboratory animals, known to be irritating to human skin and may cause allergic reactions. Ace, Acetamide me, a chemical solvent used in skin creams, has been shown to cause cancer and given orally to laboratory animals. Okay, these are in products, skincare products like lotions and and hair care products and all types of shit that you put on your laundry detergents that you're putting on your bodies. Acrylic acid, that's in nail polish. That's an ingredient in nail polish. A synthetic polymer used as a binder. A binder. When you think of binder, you think of bringing things together. That's what chemicals do. Chemicals pull things that are are not meant to be, that are like loose in texture. They bind them and pull them together and bring them together. That's what binders do. And binders are in your food products. It's a bunch of binders in food products. The boxes of foods that's on chemicals. I mean, that's on shelves in grocery stores. Yeah, they have binders in it. A film former in dyes, adhesive, permanent press fabrics, and now skin creams. Okay, skin creams, acrylic acid, toxic by skin absorption. So what that means when they say toxic by skin absorption is that when you rub this stuff on your skin, it absorbs into the body. Okay, because the skin is the number one mechanism of defense to keep you healthy. Okay, it has pores on it. So when you rub stuff on your skin, the chemicals are seeping into your skin, and you may not have an effect right away. It's a slow process. You have to think about it. That's why so many people get sick from all these different health ailments and they don't know what the hell. Why? It's because of shit like this. Okay? Arac Arachidonic acid, used by the cosmetic industry to emulsify cream and to smooth skin. This fatty acid is extracted from animal liver. So, if you're a vegan or a person who is plant-based, a person who, who doesn't eat animal products, you don't eat it, but it's in your cosmetics products and you're putting it on your skin, so therefore you're not a vegan and you're not plant-based, because you're putting chemicals on your body that is extracted from animal liver. And in one study has been shown to alter the skin's natural immune response. Okay, they put these oh my God, they put these toxic chemicals into products which can alter your immune response, it can alter your DNA, it can alter how the body fights all certain diseases and viruses and stuff. And they do it intentionally. Don't think they're putting these harmful toxic chemicals into products for the greater good of the people like they claim. No, that's not the case. They're doing it to slowly poison you and to make you sick, so you won't live a long life. You won't live a prosperous life. You know how the elites live. You know how those devils live long. When they look dead, but they still be alive. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't want you to live a long life. Like our grandparents, they lived long. My grandmom lived until she was about 96 years old. And she looked good. But we have to understand that back in those times, all of this stuff they didn't have all of this stuff. They weren't putting all of this stuff into the products. And half the products they have now, they didn't have back then when our grandparents was coming up. So don't give me that bullshit. Well, my grandmom ate it, and she lived for X amount of times. Okay, your grandparents didn't experience what we are experiencing. Okay, I'll say mainly all of this stuff began in the early 90s. Okay, not too long ago. That's when GMOs popped up on the scene in the early 90s. That's when Monsanto came from behind the curtain. Okay, that's what we gotta realize. So don't give me that crap about how your grandmom did it. We are not our grandparents. We're not in that era. We're in a new era. So stop thinking like that. Stop trying to make excuses for the fact that you want to continue poisoning yourself and your children. A synthetic chemical, benzophenone 2, used to retain fragrant scents, may produce hives and contact sensitivity. Okay? Hives, it gives off allergic reactions, and everybody may not react the same. Like I said, you may not have any effects from this, but later on it can catch up to you. That's what I'm saying. Why would you want to put any of these skincare products on your skin, all of these chemical ingredients onto your skin? Remember, your skin is there for a reason. Listen, our body has a response to things. Like when we put things onto our skin and it absorbs into our skin, our immune system is going to react, and it's going to react as something getting into your body as a foreign substance. Okay, and your immune system is going to react. It's a defense mechanism. It's going to try to fight off those toxins and chemicals. But if you keep on putting it into your body, your immune system is not going to do anything anymore. It's not going to try to help you. Okay, because your body's going to get used to absorbing this stuff into your skin and getting into your body, and your immune system is going to recognize it as being something familiar when it's not familiar to the body at all, because it's a toxic. It's not supposed to be in your body. And remember what I told you, like, I'm not even going front. I don't know how to pronounce half this shit. Okay? I don't. I'm going to try my best, though. benzalkonium chloride, abbreviated back, BAK. So if you see BAK on your products, you should be reading ingredients when you buy this stuff. You should be reading it. So if you see this long drawn out word and the abbreviated form of it is BAK, then you know it's a chemical. It's a toxic. A widely used germicide known to cause allergic conjunctivitis, lethal to frogs, highly toxic. And listen to this. Just listen to what I'm about to read to you. Just listen. In 1992, the FDA, Food Drug Administration, we know they're devils, okay? We know that they allow anything into the foods, anything into the products because they don't truly care, okay? And they have the nerve when people want to sell natural products, you can't say that it's a cure because the FDA didn't approve that. Okay, the FDA will come after you if you try to sell natural products and says that this is an alternative cure for a disease, a health ailment that you may have. The FDA is not having that. Okay, the FDA proposed a ban. Okay, in 1992, the FDA proposed a ban on the use of this item for treating insect bites and stings. Has not been shown to be safe in concentrations over 0.1%, but it is allowed to be used in cosmetics in concentrations up to 5%. And that's the same shit they do with trans fat, okay? The FDA claimed trans fat is toxic, but they allow it to still be used. Like you can't use trans fat in products of more than 1 gram. So what food companies have done for a loophole, they have put it 0.5 grams of trans fats in foods. That's what people don't know. People need to start reading ingredients and know how to read them. That's the same with this shit. Like, listen to this. Just listen again. In 1992, the FDA proposed a ban on the use of this item for treating insect bites and stings. Has not been shown to be safe in concentrations over 1%, but is allowed to be used in cosmetics in concentrations up to 5%. See that shit? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's not been shown to be safe in concentrations over 1%, but is allowed by the FDA, okay? The Food Drug Administration allows it to be used in cosmetic concentrations up to 5%. Now, when you hear that, when you know that and you hear that the FDA is allowing it, when the FDA has proposed a ban on it, but it's still allowed, that's telling you right there that they don't care. They don't care about people's well-being, about people's health. They want to kill you. They want to kill us off. They don't want us waking up the next generations. They want to kill us all so they can continue poisoning the next generations to come. So our children don't know about this shit. This one right here, man, benzocaine, ethyl amino benzoate, used in creams and lotions to help soothe the skin. However, there are reports of babies suffering from methylmoglobinemia, methylmoglobinemia, lack of oxygen in the blood, and systemic central nervous system excitation in adults when absorbed through the skin. Wow. So what they're saying is that this ingredient is in creams that are targeted towards babies, children. Okay, so when parents, I'm sure parents have the best interest of their newborn baby, their sweet, precious baby, and they wouldn't intentionally put a chemical like this and rub it on their baby's skin, but they think they're doing a baby a great service when they're doing the baby a great disservice.